Thank you, Horst, for those kind words. I have an announcement to make first. In the tradition of the Atlantic Council, you should start eating now. We do everything with maximum efficiency. Presidents, Prime Ministers, Secretary Clinton, distinguished guests, it's a great honor for me to be here at this special occasion. And thank you, Horst, for those kind words. Horst and I, during the critical time that we're celebrating now, used to be in almost daily contact with each other. I had a telephone on my desk. I picked it up, it automatically rang on Horst's desks. And that was critical, in fact, because we understood each other. We understood our hopes and our fears, what might work and what might not work. And I think that was critical in the way things proceeded. I'd like to congratulate all the recipients of this wonderful award this year. And may I add my welcome to that of Dr. Enders to everybody on behalf of Senator Hagel, who unfortunately could not be here to this inaugural of the Atlantic Council's Freedom Awards celebration. This is truly a moment for celebration of freedom and democracy. The primary thing we're doing is celebrating the 20th anniversary of the fall of the Berlin Wall. It is also the year of the 60th anniversary of NATO, and for us Americans, to me it's the celebration of the return to prominence and dynamism of the Atlantic Council of the United States. This should not only be a commemoration, it is also a great moment to look ahead. As I said, the Atlantic Council has regained its stride and will continue its energetic efforts to maintain and invigorate the Atlantic Partnership. And we hope for reciprocation from our German friends as well as all of those from the rest of the alliance. NATO itself is busy developing a new strategic concept, looking ahead to a very different world from that not only of its founding 60 years ago, but that following the events which we celebrate tonight. Last week, I participated in Washington with former Prime Minister Genscher and former Mayor Momeyer in a celebration and remembrances of the fall of the wall, which we commemorate tomorrow. We each told war stories about what happened. We've come a long way since then, but we still have a long way to go. And not all is better than it was 20 years ago. And the example that I cite is that we no longer have an intimacy of dialogue, which we had in 1989. I told you about Horst and I, but President Bush and Chancellor Kohl were in frequent communication with each other. We had a serious dialogue, which now, unfortunately, is relatively missing. I think it's important that we restore that closeness in order that we all can face in unity the challenges confronting us in a very different and difficult world. And now it is my distinct pleasure, oh, there you are, to introduce to you Zbigniew Brzezinski, the National Security Advisor to President Carter, a dear friend and a colleague since 1953. Zbig?